Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you be. Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. Well, I'm needing some money. I was down to about 60,000 cash after trying to go to Germany to work on that Bream challenge to get that X Series crank. And then I bought stuff to go to Germany to catch predator carp. Needless to say, that didn't work either. So I got my money down pretty low. So then I went to Tiber trying to catch fish there. Morning, BC. So that didn't work either. So I got some information that may help me to do that. But anyhow, I needed money. So first I went to Blue Crab, which that's been a pretty good farming spot. Well, on the Fisherman, it's a great farming spot for bait coins because the anyhow, on at Blue Crab, I've made about over 100 bait coins per day. Not as much money, only about, I don't know, 20,000 or so. But I did that for a couple of hours last night, and then I thought, well, let's go see what's going on. Now here again, I'm on the Fisherman. So I said, let's go to California, because I know that if I can catch sturgeon, the minimum I'm going to get is around $1,500 to $1,800 each. So if I can catch 10 a night, I can get around $20,000. Well, it just so happens, apparently, they've increased the bite rate and increased the payout for the sturgeon here in California. So this is what I'm using. I'm using a Heavy Chaser 10-2. I got 4 of them set up the same way. Heavy Chaser 10-2, Leviathan 10,000, 0.011 braid, a 6-ounce sinker, titanium leader, 0.014, 6/0 hook. I was using a 7, and it seemed like the bite rate was a little slower, so I went to a 6, and spawn sack. And here's the way I fish. I don't fish during the day. The only time I fish during the day is when I first arrive, and I fish. I'm over here on Beaver Island, and I fish I like 15 minutes. If you catch, sometimes you catch 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. But I only fish the 15 minutes of each time slot. That's in the morning. Then I go to evening. And with this type of peak, I fish at 10, 12, 2, and 4. 10, 12, 2, and 4. This one I fish at 9, 11, 2, and 4. Okay? 9, 11, 2, and 4. This one I fish 9, 11, 1, and 4. I want to get the maximum use of the night peaks so I catch as many as I can. I've been pretty lucky. I've several nights caught 13. So that's around $50,000. And that's why I say I remember that, 30 pounders, 27 pounders were like $1,200 or something like that. They're quite a bit more now. So I've already got my rod stand set up on, let me show you where I'm at. When you land on Beaver Island, you're over here, turn around and come over here, set your rod stand down, and you see that pylon out there? I'm out there at 85 feet towards the left side of that tall tree, and that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And I only fish. Hey, Jeffrey. I am fine, and how are you? Been a while. But anyhow, I don't fish more than 15 minutes. If I don't have 2 or 3 in 15 minutes, I just go on. Which is, what, 4.5 minutes or something like that in real time. So, let's see if it continues. Also, When I catch them, I don't raise my rod. Oops, lost that one. Got this one. Interesting. I don't raise my rod up. I just reel and tap my raised rod either on the mouse or on my keyboard. It's coming. See, because if you raise your rod, I've been lucky here too, but I don't fight them very long. I haven't lost many, but I've lost some. But like I say, I don't raise my rod. Awesome. I don't raise my rod. I find out that, you know, if you raise your rod up and keep it up, your stamina meter on the far right on your reel goes to the top, and you're not gaining anything. So I just reel, and I'm quickly tapping. Like I say, it's either your right mouse button or the enter key. And see, that's $3,000 for a 37-pound fish. That's pretty cool. I'm probably going to lose one here while I'm talking. But that mark off to the right, though, BC is 110 feet or 105 feet. I forget which. This is only 85, so I get them in a little bit faster. But I don't doubt you, believe me. What did I do? Did I miss it? Got to pick it up, didn't I? Excuse me. I've been out spraying spectricide on weeds around the backyard. Places I can't mow. I see this is close enough, I'm going to bring it on in. Now number 4. Shift 4. That works better, doesn't it? That works better. Da 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 dee da dee da. I'll bring this. Yeah. But that's why I said this. I'm showing you this on the Fisherman. Look at there, $4,000  51-pounder. Okay. That's 4. That's just for the first start. That's $16,000. Okay. Now, get my number 1 rod out here. That was a 10, and I go to 12, and do the same thing all over again. I just do this. If you need money and you're on the Fisherman, this is awful hard to beat. It's still farming and grinding. It's still the same old thing in a game. But you got to have cash. Cash is king. Bait corns are queen. Cash is king. So I get enough money here, we'll go back to Tiber, and BC wants to show me how to do the oh, are drops enabled? BC, can you explain that? you have to go on your dashboard and go down under community, and then over on the right drop down, and there is a drops category. You have to enable drops. In order to do that, you have to link it to your Twitch account, and most of the time it stays linked. Sometimes it doesn't. Lost that one, did I? Yep, lost that one. Still got that one. Weird, I must have hit 3 instead of 2. That's what it did. I wasn't looking at, got happy fingers. Happy fingers, happy fingers. But I'm not raising my rod up, because like I say, that when you raise it up, the points, you mean that when you watch somebody stream, you can there you go. It was hard for us to figure out at first. Not only that, but we're not told when drops are enabled. You would think there would be some kind of a notification. And we've asked the developers for some kind of a notification when drops are going to be enabled so we can let everybody know. But the only way I know is to watch somebody else's stream, and all of a sudden below it says drops are enabled. Okay. Now we go to the next time slot. Yeah, but it'd be a whole lot easier if you got a message, wouldn't it? See, I'm lazy. Y'all know I'm lazy. Man, I found a boat that I'd like to get for my grandson, but it's right up on the Tennessee-Kentucky border, which is, you know, like 150 miles from me, 140 miles. I told the guy, I said, that's way too far to drive on a maybe. You know, somebody can describe something as everything's good, everything works, blah, 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 blah. And when you get there, oh, I forgot to tell you this. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, I forgot this. And some people just flat out right lie, won't they? Why would people do that? Why would people do that? Unmitigated prevaricators. Hey, Ma. Yeah. I almost went and bought one up in Cleveland, close to here. But, guy said, it's 3, dummy. Lost that one. Howdy, howdy. What's going on here? I lost. Well, I picked up 3. See, that was my fault, y'all. I let it get away. Push the wrong buttons. I need to start looking, don't I? But anyhow, I don't fish beyond 15 minutes at the time slot. See, like now it's 2:08. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Got one on 2 again. We had one on 2. Or we didn't have one on 2. I'll still do okay, even though I messed up. So I'll go to the 15 minutes this time because I messed it up, which is another 4 minutes. But even messing it up, I'm still going to make good money. But here again, see, when you're up there, when you raise your rod up and it goes up there, you're not gaining anything. So I try to keep that reel meter down below the top, and I just tap my raised rod, whether it's your right mouse button or your enter key, or I don't know what it is on your controller, but I just tap it quickly, quickly, quickly. And if it gets up there, I just stop reeling for a second, so it drops down and start reeling again. See? Raise your rod a little bit. Here we go. And come right on in. But I have fought these dudes and fought them and fought them and fought them. Okay. Get the rest of them in. Oops, got one on one now. Ain't that a shame? For shame, for shame. Tap, tap. You can see my rod just bouncing. But if I raise it up, see it goes all up in red and stays there. And I'm really not gaining anything. But I can bring that fish right on in like this if I tap, 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 tap. My oldest son taught me that when I was fishing for blue cats. Look there, 48-pounder paid $4,400. Good money, good money. Yeah. There you go. 'Tis a fact, Jack. I'll go on to my 4 o'clock. But also this way you don't have to get any bait coins just fishing at night. Like I say, when you first get here, when you first come here on that morning, you fish over here this same way. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. But there's no sense of standing longer than 15 minutes game time, which is a little over 4 minutes real time, because you're not going to catch anymore. You're done. Okay, let's see how good I can do here. Oh, we got 4 on. How many am I going to lose? See, if I lift it up and it takes off running, I just put it back down. Oh, I lost number 1. See, can't get them all. No, I don't use the rotation. I just use this one spot. The only thing I rotate is the time. Now here again, this is on the Fisherman. I don't know if Win 10 or PC. Like I say, the XP and the payout are better. Well, these seem to be now. To me. Now I haven't had the marks closer, but I didn't catch as many as fast. I'm about to lose number 4. Here we go. Until when that line gets limp, we'll bring this one in. I would think so too. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, I'm enjoying got nuts. Peter Paul, Mountain. Bring this on in. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Yeah, maybe that's why it's still good. Ah, lordy, lordy, lordy. Can't keep it. That's a shame, and it got the XP anyhow. See, now I'm supposed to get mayflies and go to Tiber to start working on. How many did I get this time? So I got 12. $52,000, which will give me almost $300,000 in money. And that's fast money, okay? Fast money. I'm going to end this recording, and then we'll go on doing this. So don't, if you want to stay, stay. If you don't, that's up to you. But I'm going to just end the recording. So like I would always do, God bless you and your family. Take care, stay well, be safe. Remember, PPPPP, practice, patience, persistence, preparedness will produce. Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And get vaccinated. The life you save may be your own. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd be so kind. And happy trails to you till we meet again. I'll catch you later. Y'all come back now. You hear?